Hello, this is Jorge Herrera, and today it is 11:30 approximately. And as I started doing a few weeks ago, I'm adding now live in YouTube. I mean streaming, but I'm recording this because I realized that I'm trying to organize in the other channels that I have. It takes 24 hours to be set to be able to do streaming the way that I wanted to do it by using OBS. Anyway, this is a recording, but it doesn't matter. I'll post it in. I will post it in YouTube. So, what are we talking about? We are going through the book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, that John Maxwell wrote. And last week, I presented the first 4 points on a list of 10 points that John Maxwell gives for the law of awareness. Previous week, before last week, we did the law of intentionality. But now we're going to continue on the law of awareness on the 6 points that I left pending. So what were the first 4 points? The first four points that John Maxwell presents is, do I like what I'm doing? Because if I don't like what I'm doing, it's about time to look for something else to do. So then the second question is, what would I like to do? It's a good question. The third question that John Maxwell presented, we elaborated on those last week, is can I do what I want to do? And the fourth question is, why would I like to do what I want to do? Very important, because why we do something is paramount, because that is giving meaning to what we do. Now, going to the fifth question is, do I know what do I know what do I have to do what I want to do? That's important. If we start doing what we want to do, but we don't have any idea what it is that we have to do that, then it will probably would be a terrible failure from the beginning. Although a lot of times we can grow in the journey, and many times it has proven the right path that you learn as you go. But to make it easier, John Maxwell says, well, investigate and learn what is that you have to do what you want to do. Now, the sixth point is a point that helps us save time and effort. It is, do I know somebody that knows what to do what I want to do? So when we know somebody, well, we get close to that person and we ask them to help us in our journey. So that cuts time and effort in our journey to get to do what we want to do. The point 7 is, should we do what we want to do with them, with the people that know what to do? And it is also something that makes the journey easier, because when people know what to do, and that's what we want to do, they normally build a system. So when they build a system, then it's easy. It's just follow that system. And that's what the franchises and the home-based business normally do. they built a system that people can follow. So that is a good way to go and do follow to get to do what we want to do. Now, if we don't want to do it with the people that know what to do, then we just learn from them and then we go on our own. It might give us more personal satisfaction, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to have more obstacles that we have to go over. We will spend more time. We will have to sacrifice more. So it will be harder, but it might give us more personal satisfaction. Now, the 8th point is, am I willing to pay the price to get to do what I want to do? Because a lot of times we envy people that are doing what we want to do. We see that speaker that is so successful. We see that business owner that is so successful and enjoying the fruits of their journey, their work. The problem is we don't know what they had to go through to get there. So will I be willing to pay the price that they pay to get there? That's a good question that we should ask ourselves. That's what the law of awareness is. We need to be aware of where we are and what we have to do to get to where we want to get, where we want to be. And another question number 9 is, when should I start? When should I start on the journey to get to where I want to be? Well, if we live in the world of one day I'll do it, it will never happen. Because the one day I'll do it is too difficult to happen, because the one day I'll do it is probably because we're waiting for all the conditions to be the proper ones to start. And that's why that day will never come. So we need to start even if we feel that we are not ready. And there are sayings like, you don't need to be a master to do something, but you need to start to do something to be a master. And the other point, the point that helps us get in the journey, is using our imagination to put ourselves in that position and enjoy the benefits of having got there. And imagining the rewards, the prizes, the enjoyment of being there. That helps us in our journey, because our human mind normally works that unless the rewards are stronger, better, bigger than our sacrifices, we don't move. And if we don't move, we just don't stay there, and just keeping ourselves above ground. No, we'd actually start to degrade, and we will be underground, underwater real soon. So we either are growing or we are going down, we are decaying. Anyway, those are the points that John Maxwell presented, and I wanted to share them with you in this study of the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. And if you want to talk to me, if you want to contact me, you can find me at jorgeherrera.com. enjoy, be tolerant, love our life. If we take life too serious, then it will be difficult. I'll see you next week. Thank you for visiting and subscribe to my channel.